doing here. Now, much like the advice that we're giving, just do it, all this sort of things, it's making a presupposition on you. In that, it's making the assumption that you always get to choose your response. Does everybody believe you always choose your response? If that was true, you'd always get exactly the results that you were looking for. If you're not getting it, then what's likely to have happened here is we have what's called a conditioned response. We just automatically respond one way. We didn't actually put any thinking in this. We just automatically do this.
Where does that come from?
And this comes from, well, there's a good question for you. Where does conditioned response come from? So, yeah, parents, teachers, it's going to be given to us our habits. The self-image that we've created for ourselves will come up with a conditioned response to an event. We'll take a look at you guys came to a seminar today. A lot of people will walk in here, they immediately look around for somebody they already know, and they'll go chat with that person. Other people walk in and look for somebody they don't know and go talk to that person. I have a friend, she says, nothing gets more exciting than a room full of 50 people I don't know, because that's 50 people I get to meet. You get other people that walk in the room, they don't see anybody they know, so they go over and they find a nice place to sit and they wait for the seminar to start. If somebody talks to them, they'll talk to them. Otherwise, I'm here for the seminar. Leave me alone. All right. Same event, 3 different responses, 3 different outcomes. So the question is, if you're not liking these, we have to come back and make a change on this. So we look at what is our conditioned response. Let's say, how many we go back to, has anybody here ever received a referral? All right. Does everybody have the same conditioned response when they receive a referral? Mm-mm. Other people will jump all over it. They follow up. They know how valuable it is. Have you guys ever phoned a company and then nobody ever got back to you? Like you went looking for business and they still didn't get back to you? So is that an effective conditioned response? All right. If you have staff, does your staff have a conditioned response? Every customer that walks through the door, is there an exact way that these people are going to be treated? If you haven't conditioned them, that's where training comes in, then you get stuck whatever their conditioned response is. And it's not always for benefit of your business. Now, a conditioned response can be a very good thing. All right, when you go to, people come to your martial arts studio, they came to Dan for his month, you were giving them a conditioned response. I want a conditioned response. If somebody's attacking me, I need to know how to defend myself. That's a conditioned response. So we need to, all you're doing here is becoming aware of something so that you can switch it up. All you need to know is my conditioned response giving me the outcome that I'm looking for.
It can be positive or negative, just be conscious of it.
All that matters here is if it's giving you the outcome that matters here, right? So what happens here, some of the conditioned responses, we told you they came from parents and teachers and preachers and all that sort of thing. Another way of looking at these is this is part of your belief system. Your belief system will depend on what kind of conditioned response that you're going to have. Now, has anybody here ever had a limiting belief? Yeah, the odd one comes in there, right? So it's going to impact what's going to go on here. Now, you'll notice in your book, I've got a little series of squares for you.
Page 7 we're talking about, folks.
And we're going to split it down the center. Finish this for me. A coin has what? 2 sides. Now it's going to be the same thing with a goal. A goal comes with 2 sides. First one, we'll give you when you set a goal, as soon as you set your intention, like Dan was talking about all this stuff that's down in here, it gurgles and gurgles and something's going to start rising to the surface here. Now, what happens is we set an intention. So let's say it's a business intention.
Use realtors. We got, they're perfect.
A couple of realtors here. All right, let's say the realtor sets the intention, and the intention is to become #1 realtor in Kelowna.
If you're not already.
#1 realtor in Kelowna. That's the intention that you set. So what kind of emotions come up for you when you think about that? Becoming the #1 realtor.
Positive emotions. What comes up?
What comes to your mind? What do you feel? Excited? All right. So we got excitement coming in here. What else?
Speechless.
Speechless, yeah. Whoa. All right.
Dale, what do you feel? You're a real estate man.
Energetic?
Gratitude. I get excited about the money for sure.
Yeah, excited
for
about
sure.
the money. All right.
Everybody
So
does.
you set the intention. These are the positive emotions and feelings that start coming out of it. Now, if we look at the outcome, we're going to push this forward for you. Okay, a year from now, 2 years from now, and you've been following that path. Describe what your life looks like.
successful, balanced,
Good.
um,
Wealthier,
yeah, wealthier,
financially, I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
comfort, respect.
security.
So let's say as soon as that comes up, you've set the intention. Now other stuff starts to bubble up for you. So the negative intention is, that's not going to happen. That's too much work. I can't do this.
That's the thought.
That's the
that we're
thought
gonna
that
close
starts
our
rising
mind
to the surface, right? So a lot of the can'ts, who am I? Too much competition, bad economy. This is stuff that's coming. So what kind of emotions does that generate for you when you think that?
Fear,
Fear?
hesitation, anxiety.
The dark clouds over burning desire.
All right, so we follow that path. With those feelings propelling you, what's the outcome likely to turn out down the road?
Not.
A big old not.
Not number one.
Not number one.
Not number one,
Number 699.
Yeah.
delusioned,
Discouraged.
Discouraged, bankrupt, out of business. We'll think, has anybody here ever known any realtors? All right, so do you think any of them ever set a goal to do extremely well?
Yes.
Has any of them gone out of business?
yes.
Yeah, so again, the dark side actually had more power to it than this side. So everybody stand up for me, please. So give yourself a little bit of room. So I want you to put your arms out nice and straight, all right? Much like the T-bone steak you had at the back there. All right, so on one side, your right-hand side, right arm, I want you to imagine this is your positive intention. You set the goal to become number one. You can feel the feelings of excitement. You can feel the outcome, everything, and you can actually feel that pull. It's like a tug of war. It's pulling you in that direction. All right, now we'll go the other way. The negative intention. I can't do this. There's too much competition. I'm not qualified. I don't have the credentials. And I can feel the overwhelm. I can feel the anxiety. I can feel the worry. And I can feel the end result is they're going to figure out that I'm a fake. I never should have been here in the first place. And you can feel the pull.
Stupid.
It's
yeah.
stupid. So how do you know which way you're being pulled? How you feel.
Way to go, Jen.
Good. That's how you know who's winning this tug of war. Okay, everybody sit down. All you're doing here is to recognize the event is you've recognized I'm not feeling what I need to be feeling. So what is your conditioned response going to be to that? To what? What do you need?
Close your mind to all
Close your
negative
mind and
thinking.
get back on.